Toledo leaders say fixing the city's aging infrastructure is a major priority. They say especially after recent rainfall exposed some problems. And tonight, they're releasing details on a possible study that could bring improvements to at least one neighborhood. Here's Dominique O'Neill.
Keeping up with infrastructure in a city as old as Toledo isn't easy. Founded in the early 1800s, much of the city's streets, bridges, and underground systems are decades old. And city leaders say that means repairs are constant. Councilman John Hobbs III says when you're dealing with infrastructure this old, problems are inevitable.
So we're a 125-year-old city, and when you have a city that's 125 years old, or anything that's 125 years old, there are things that are bound to break down and happen. And so the city has done a lot to improve our streets, our roads, our bridges, our sewers.
City officials say $36 million is already earmarked for road, street, and bridge improvements, but many neighborhoods are still waiting for major upgrades. In the meantime, crews are tackling one of the most visible problems drivers deal with every day: potholes.
We're in a pothole blitz now. And so we're putting a Band-Aid on a lot of it, but a lot of these streets are going to get done. Some of these streets have never been done before.
But for some residents, those temporary fixes are starting to feel like a cycle. Daryl Wolliver has lived near Reynolds Corners for more than 20 years.
My road here, Heidelberg's pretty rough. I've been here for over 20 years, and it's been, they just keep filling in potholes, and it just keeps getting worse every year.
City leaders say the next step is looking long-term. Councilman Adam Martinez says a proposed planning study for the Reynolds Corners area could help guide future development and determine where infrastructure dollars should go next.
So this will start from a land use plan, looking at residential, commercial, light industrial, what makes sense, what doesn't make sense.
City leaders say if the study is approved, the next step would include gathering community input and identifying ways to improve infrastructure and economic development in the Reynolds Corners area. Reporting in studio, Dominique O'Neill, WTOL 11.